YouTube, what's going on? Crazyncman. Got a great little submachine gun to review for you guys today. This video is indeed brought to you by my brand new company, MilSpecAirsoft.com. If you haven't checked it out, go on over, check out the website. I got some really good products. I got great prices. And of course, the customer service yours truly will be providing will be second to none. So I appreciate all your support here on YouTube. And I appreciate all of you who already purchased on MilSpecAirsoft.com. So far, it's been a great success. Now, this gun here is the one, if you haven't seen my contest video, go look at all my other videos. We're having an Airsoft giveaway to celebrate the upcoming 50,000 subscriber mark. And this gun is one of them. So I thought we'd go ahead and take a review. This will be the actual gun. If you win the contest, you're going to get an official Crazyncman reviewed gun. And this is it. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at it. All right, now right off the bat, you can see these guns do come with the little aluminum carrying case. And I've shipped a lot of these, and I've had a lot shipped to me for MilSpecAirsoft.com. And the one thing you're going to find, and you guys know I give the good and bad about products. I try not to be biased. You're going to find out the case is very cool looking. It's very nice to, you know, have a metal case or a case to carry your gun in. But these cases are cheap. And I mean cheap. And every one I get is damaged in some way. So with the exterior, you can see right here, it's pulled up a little bit there because the frame is really cheesy. Down here, it's also crushed in. And the bottom panel is a little loose. And I haven't got one of these yet that the case was pristine. I mean, it's still decent, but don't expect some case that's going to be bulletproof, because this is definitely not it. And then on the inside, I found also that the foam is not really thick enough to hold the gun in place in transit. So this is what you get when it moves around. It rips this foam, and it's ripped it here, it's ripped it here. Plus it's a little dry. They sit in a hot warehouse, you know. But it does the job. It protects the gun pretty good. But like I said, it's just not thick enough to clamp everything in place and keep it from moving around in transit. So when you get one, don't be shocked if the foam's a little ripped or the case is a little bent up. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, it's just the way it is. These things make a long trek from overseas, and it's just one of those things that's not really happening. The other thing is, too, I got these off of G2, and they come with a G2 warranty registration card. Well, guess what? G2's out of business, so the warranty card, just huck it, because they're not going to honor it because they went under. You got a little brief explanation here on loading the magazine and the BBs. Then you have a very poorly translated manual. It does have a great parts breakdown, or as they put it, the parts explosion, which is probably what the gun's going to do after you use it for about a year. It's going to explode. But it tells you basically, you know, how the gun works and what to do and what not to do. But like I said, it's kind of poorly translated, but it is there. You get a little speed loader. This magazine here, you just slide this on like this. And then you can actually dump it. If you have the little bottles of BBs, you can actually dump it right down in here and they flow right in. 50 round metal magazine. Got your little speed loader. Got your front sight adjustment tool. So you can adjust the height, which I don't know why you'd want to adjust the sights on a submachine gun. You're just going to be blasting with it anyways. You get a little cleaning unjamming rod, which is actually a little nicer than the most of them you get. You get an Allen wrench to adjust the hop up, and these do come in a plastic bag. I took them all out and lost the bag. I think I tossed it or something. So usually these accessories are in a little plastic bag. You get an Allen wrench to adjust the hop up, and then obviously you get the T77 gun. Alright, now the gun itself, obviously you can see I've unfolded the stock. It does have a side fold stock, which is pretty stiff. It's a stiff little mechanism. The spring doesn't look strong, but it is. And then the stock, once you get it out, is pretty solid. But it's actually a comfortable little gun. Now, this is it's a full metal body. Obviously it's got a metal stock. You got a plastic butt pad on it there with an ABS handguard. The hop-up chamber in it is indeed metal. It is adjustable. The rate of fire is really quick. Got a 50 round magazine. This thing will blast it out in just a few seconds. Green gas powered. Shoots in the mid 300s. And it's just a great little gun. Now, if you saw in my contest video, I said I didn't know whether this was a MAC 11, an Uzi. I'm not real big on submachine guns. And then somebody said, no, it's a South African BXP or BPX. I think they had it a little backwards. But I looked at that, and it's close. But I don't think it's exactly what it's supposed to replicate. Anyways, it doesn't matter. HFC T77 is just a cool little green gas powered submachine gun. Like I said, you got a full metal construction. Front sight is adjustable for up and down. You got 2 apertures here in the back on the rear sight, and you can also adjust it left to right. I don't even know why there's sights on this gun, because you're pretty much just going to be wailing on people anyways. But it does have adjustment, left and right adjustment, up and down adjustment on the sights. This deal here is all metal. The buttstock on it, this is plastic, and I have seen some of these crack on this little where it slides onto the tube. So right off the bat, I'd probably reinforce that if I was you. I'd put maybe a hose clamp or just put a lot of tape around it just to give it a little more strength. You got plenty of room when you fold it down. There's plenty of room right here, so you can put a little beefier, a little support around that. Then you can see when the stock's folded, it's not perfect, but it does get the job done. So the back strap here, nice and comfortable, it's kind of molded to your hand, feels good. Then right here you got the mag release, 50 round metal magazine. I haven't tried it, but people have told me that the KWA MAC 11 magazines will work in this gun. Unfortunately, I don't have any here to try. If you read the manual, pull the bolt open before you put the magazine in. Obviously, when you're done shooting it, the bolt's going to remain open, so when you change mags, that's no problem. But for the first time you shoot the gun, go ahead and open the bolt, and then install the magazine so you don't hurt any of the internal components. It does have safe mode and fire right here, and then on the other side, you have semi and full auto, which is pretty cool, but who's going to shoot this in semi, man? We just want to blast full auto, right? As you can see, the open bolt design, when you're done shooting, that'll remain open. Change mag, boy, you can just blast. This thing would be great if you have an indoor CQB arena in your area. This would be a lot of fun to take in there. You just wreak havoc. It sounds good. It's got a nice little kick to it. Makes a lot of noise. Throws a lot of rounds down range. So it's just an awesome little gun. Front handguard, you can see this is ABS. Again, it's comfortable. It's got a little swivel sling mount right there. And you also got a little sling mount right here on the pin on the hinge here for the stock. So other than that, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail. Like I said, these submachine guns, they're basically for fun. You want to play around, something that has a high rate of fire, or like I said, if you have an indoor CQB arena in your area to go to a lot, this is a great gun for that. Other than that, the submachine guns, they're not real practical in, woods skirmish or anything like that, but they are a blast to shoot. So, milspecairsoft.com, you can pick this up for $135. Also, check out my contest video if you haven't seen it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give one of these away. But if you've been looking for a submachine gun, the HFC T77, definitely awesome. Made in Taiwan. It's got decent quality, excellent rate of fire, and gas consumption is not bad either. You can get about a magazine and a half, so you're talking about 70-75 rounds per fill on gas. So that's not too bad, but it's a great little gun. Like I said, milspecairsoft.com. I appreciate everybody who's been shopping there. It's been a great success ever since we started, and hope we can take it to the next level. That's pretty cool.